What's great with you, man? Where your energy at? Today is Wellness Wednesday, and I just love what I do right now because I no longer allow my brain to tell me this dumb and stupid, and people don't want to hear it. I'm getting so much feedback from this, how it's helping people. So today, on Wellness Wednesday, we're going to talk about the spirit of rejection. See, me, myself, I was suffering from depression because we don't realize there's different spirits and demons that take over us, that hover over us, that keeps us away from our great divinity. That's why I always talk about some spiritual warfare. We need deliverance from these different spirits and demons. Did you know that rejection was a spirit and it attacks us when we're the weakest? And when do you think we're the weakest? When we're kids. I was kidnapped at 5 years old from Lydell Mountain Elementary. At 5 years old. So now I had separation anxiety issues from my mom. I'm not a really touchy-feely person like that because as a kid, I became a self-soother. And what you think probably got on me at that age? The spirit of rejection. And by me not realizing that the spirit of rejection is actually inside of me, pushing things out to show me, oh, I'm going to be rejected about this. I'm going to be rejected about that. As a kid, I used to stutter very bad. At Lauderdale Mountain Elementary, we had something called Chapter 1. We didn't have ESC. I stuttered so bad, I was in Chapter 1 to learn how to slow down and speak. So by me having a speaking problem, I didn't want to speak because, you know why? I felt ashamed. I felt rejected. So most of my life, I never spoke my piece. I just sat in it because, why? I didn't want to be embarrassed or be rejected. So at a young age, I'm sitting and I'm allowing this spirit of rejection to keep me dormant. Me not doing what I'm supposed to do spiritually to not only help myself, but the collective consciousness. If you are going through depression and anxiety, that means there's so much greatness in you that a spirit is designed to you to keep you from it. So we praying for stuff, we meditating for stuff, that's cool. But the Most High already has given us power and authority over all these spirits and demons that's possessing us. So we praying for something that we already got, and you thinking your prayer's not being answered. You got what you have. The Most High job is not to save you. Your job is to save you. So we have to wrestle with these spirits, up close and personal. That's what wrestling means, cheek to cheek, face to face. So we got to put our armor on. Look at Ephesians 6. You'll see what the armor is and understand what we're going through and accept your part as that spiritual warrior, man. And await that inner thug to fight them spirits, to fight them demons that's possessing you. But not only you, your lineage, your heritage. So if you're going through something, the universe is showing you you're strong enough to break them chains. If you say I'm off the chains, that means I'm free. Being free means doing what's different. Dealing with yourself within, not worrying about a title, feeling like if I'm a minister, if I'm a pastor, if I'm a life coach, if I'm a yoga practitioner, if I'm a Reiki master, that I don't need deliverance. I do. That's that ego and pain body keeping a trap, believing because I have a certain title, I shouldn't be subjected to something. But just think about it. The more powerful your spirit is, the more you're going to be attacked. The more you're going to feel isolated. The more you're going to be a target. So look at it as a good thing, not a bad thing. Don't allow these spirits and demons to whisper in your mind, you're not enough. Don't nobody want to hear that. You ain't good enough. You're not worthy. No, that's not coming from love. So we speak out loud and say, you're a liar. No, I reject you. Whatever you believe in, speak it out loud in the name of the blood of Yahshua, you cover. The blood of Jesus, you believe you cover. But we got to verbally say it out loud and be in faith. So it's cool to pray, but also we got to deal and do our part in the spiritual warfare. Not only for ourselves, but our lineage of kids and family. Our responsibility. So today, on Wellness Wednesdays, let's get up, let's dust ourselves off, and let's embrace the power that the Most High has always given us to have authority over these demonic spirits, these low vibes, these energies, these ego, these pain bodies. All those affiliated. It's an energy. Just because we don't believe in it, that doesn't mean it doesn't want to possess us inwardly. I was possessed inwardly with that spirit of demonic of depression. I wanted to kill myself, but that day of, a thought came and asked me with that gun in my hand, you don't want to fix no sandwich? So if I was in control, I'd have blew my brains out. But the Spirit of the Most High asked me, am I hungry? Do I want a sandwich? Something in me recognized, hey, I am hungry. So if I was so death struck, why didn't I pull that trigger? Why did I put that gun down and go make a sandwich? Because I'm here, and so are you here for a higher purpose. So we're going through these mental illnesses and mental health. It's a reason. Because you and your spirit is needed for this spiritual team to overcome what's going on a global aspect. If right now isn't the time for us to pick up and put on our armor that the Most High has given to us, when? If not now, when? So ask yourself, are you truly doing your part and living up to your spiritual responsibility dealing in this spiritual warfare? That's going to keep us well mentally. Mental health is rising because we are refusing to deal with and acknowledge that we're going through a spiritual and a demonic warfare. Until we do our part, it's going to keep dwelling inward until we recognize it. If we compartmentalize it, acting as if it's not going on, it's still happening. It's like a cancer that we're not actually addressing, so it can get more aggressive and take over our whole body. Let's breathe. Let's accept what's going on with this spiritual and demonic warfare. Let's pick up our armor. Let's join this battle that we're going through mentally with this spiritual warfare. Are you doing your part? Are you being that change you want to see? Ask yourself. And if not, it's not too late. Breathe. Do your part. Don't believe into that story. Just recognize where and who it's coming from. You're greater than that. You're needed right here, right now. NamasteThug. Your wellness is your wealth. You can do it. Peace.